PXKM Productions, PXKM Productions.
Hello, everyone. It is I, Sapphire, better known as PXKM Productions. I am here just doing a random little stream for the funny goof of it all. But yeah, so I'm just here, just gonna chat a little bit. If anyone has anything they'd like to say to me, feel free to do that. Yo, Martendo, it's been a long time. How you been, dude? Where are you working now, since Century 21 doesn't exist? Can you hear me? I hope so. I have to use this because none of my mics work anymore. It's really upsetting. I have no real plans for this stream, just like every time I go live on TikTok. Can you all still hear me? Good, I'm gonna go do a full screen capture. Probably without the green screen. Video capture device. Cool, now I am larger. Figured this would probably be better. But yeah, no games today. Maybe I'll stream something next time stream a game next time I go live. But for right now, I'm not gonna stream any game. Look, you could see all my crap. Oh, you're an electrician at Home Depot. Cool. I'm sure that pays way better than 7-Eleven ever did. Okay, I'm gonna crop that back in again because nobody needs to see all that. Thank you, Martendo. I'm glad to see you're doing well as well. I'm doing somewhat well. I work at Burger King now. I went back to work at Burger King, and it's shitty and it's not good money, so you know, you do what you gotta do. Hope you've been keeping up with the uploads. Been trying to upload a bit more frequently this year. Yeah, life suckles. You need money to survive, unfortunately. How's being an electrician, though, at Home Depot? Are you depotting homes quite often? Maybe I should play something. What should I play, though? That's the real question. What should I play? There's really no room on my screen to play anything. And again, what would I even play? Yeah, you get to see half of a phantom chair. Put this down to like 1200. There, now you can see more of this chair and my arm. Why did it just do that? That was weird. Close. Alright, now let's go. Look at me, Mom, I'm big. I take up the whole screen. Don't ya know? Don't ya bigosh and bigora me know? That was probably offensive to any people who are Irish. They were like, bigosh and bigor, oh my gosh. Because that's definitely what they say. The ones who aren't Conan O'Brien. Let's put something random behind me. I can't think of what to put behind me, though. A funny May would be probably helpful, but... Oh, I got one viewer on Twitch, but that just might be me. Let's see if it goes down to 0 now. Come on, 0 viewers. Come on, 0 viewers. Oh, no, it still says 1. Maybe I do have 1 viewer on Twitch. Hi, viewer on Twitch. Nice to meet you. I'm the least interesting woman in the universe because it's just true. Should go back to chat. Oh, a user liked one of my comments. People tend to do that. They tend to like my comments. Why? That's a good question. Oh, you know what we could do? I should have put that down as what I wanted to do today. Oh, I should probably add chat back to the screen. What was chat? Chat was a browser source, right? If I can even find it. Browser. Chat. Okay. Cool. Chat can go over there. I'll go over here. And then what we can do, we'll actually make chat bigger. Yo, Hearts, how are you doing? It is nice to see you, and it is nice to and it has been nice to see you in the Discord more often. How are you? I kind of know how you're doing already, but tell me how you are. Let's hang out. Let's chat a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open TikTok. TikTok, you mean that evil app that's gonna get banned? Yes, that evil app. It's been a while in the chat. Yes, it has been a while since I have streamed. I streamed like 3 times in the last several years. In the last couple of years. I just lost a lot of enthusiasm for it, but now I'm just kind of back. I'm like, hey, maybe, you know, you never know what could happen. You never know what could happen. And I'm glad you're doing good, girl. Alright, so let's... I think I might take my... No, that's all good. It's all good, Hearts. I understand. College is more important. What are the understatements of the century? Chat is more important. College is more important. Let's see if anyone else comes on by. If they don't, that's perfectly okay. Let's go to TikTok. Make your day. I will try my best. 11. Okay. Oh, thank you, Hearts. You're charmer, you. Whatever that was. Now, if I do this... If I do a window capture, will it work? I want to go to my profile. Work sucks. I know. What are you doing this fine evening, Hearts? Well, it's evening where I am, but yeah, what's up on your end? That's a nice quality to have, Hearts. That's a nice quality to have. Being, oh, it's the morning there. You're just chilling. Do you have, is it Monday morning there? Do you have school? Or is it, or is it Sunday morning? I don't know how time zones work. I'm ignorant. I'm ignorant. I'm ignorant to the facts of life. A lot of people say I look younger than I seem, which I take as a great compliment. Close, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, yeah, before I do anything, I should probably actually connect so I can hear it. I think I'm just going to go through some of my TikTok likes and laugh at them again. It's Monday morning, so do you have class soon? Seems a little quiet. "8:51 in the morning." Oh, wow, you're 12 hours. 12 hours time difference. It's 8 at night here. Postmodern art is a joke. Well, 30 plus degrees? Jesus Christ. I have to count, I have to convert that 30 Celsius to Fahrenheit. 86 degrees. Jesus Christ. That's hot. I thought it was hot today here. I don't actually know how hot it got today, but it felt hot. I turned on an extra fan because it was hot. How many subscribers do I, or how many followers do I have on Twitch? It's like less than 100. It's like 60 something. I can believe it. I can believe it. It gets pretty hot here too, so I can only imagine how bad it would be over there. Anyway, let's check my channel. My Twitch channel has... Shut up. Oh, I never changed... How do I change this? I should edit this panel so that it says my new name and not my old name. Configure. Wow, I haven't updated this Twitch panel in 5 years. My name is Sapphire Merrick, and I'm the owner of PXKM Productions. I'm 30 and I live in the US. It is global boiling, that's correct, and nobody wants to do anything about it. It's really unfortunate. I don't care if you swear, but please try and minimize assholishness. Alright, let's, how do I save it now? Oh, I hit the big button that says save. Okay, cool, we did that. Okay, what I wanted to figure out, I actually have 101 followers on Twitch. But yeah, Hearts, I hope you've been keeping up with the videos. Wow, I look really red on stream. Yeah, I look really red on stream. I should try to fix that. Face cam. Filters. Did that help at all? No, not really. My face is still very red. Oh well. It looks better on my screen, but on whatchamacallit, it looks pretty bad. Yes, I am trans. I started hormones like 2 years ago. Yep, I am cell damage, Cody. How are you doing? I am Sapphire. That's okay. That's okay, Hearts. I understand. But you're more than welcome to watch the videos. I'm purposely putting them out there because I want to get them out into the ether. And also there's some that I don't even show up in, so yeah. You're more than welcome to watch them. I'm putting them out there for the world to see. Aww. No problem. I'm glad I came out also. How have you been, cell damage? Feels like it's been a while. Didn't you comment in the Discord relatively recently? Or your hentai hands, correct? Or is that someone else? It might be somebody else. I can't keep all this straight. I can barely keep my own existence straight, let alone the existence of people on the internet. And you are such a sweetheart, Hearts. That's why they call you Hearts and Sparkles. Refreshing air. Right, I was trying to do a thing. Let's do... Chris. Nice. I'm growing up in maturity. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? You do not have to answer that. I am some creepy 30-year-old weirdo on the internet. You seem like a cool person, Hearts, so let's just call this browser 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, drink, 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 21, 21, drink, drink, drink. That's a song I made. All right, cool. Capture cursor, force SDR. I don't think we need to worry about that. Boop. And we'll just move that down a couple pegs so it's underneath me. Is it underneath the chat? Wow, you're 23. Everybody's so young. Dude, that means you guys met me when you were like young as fuck. Like, I don't remember when you came into the chat or upon my channel, Cody, but that means that you were like, what, 15? Because I started doing this back in 2017, which was 7 years ago. All right, so if I... Will it capture the audio from the browser? Or no? I think the answer is no. So let's click on a random video. Fuck. Okay, that didn't work. I should also get rid of this chair. 23. But yeah, you guys all found me when you were quite young. It's because of my goofy ass sense of humor. It appeals to the children's. 17. Got it. See, I don't know. I only know how long. Still young, but yeah, I mean, you know, 18 is 17 is different than like 14. It's nice to just be in here chatting with you all. Okay, let's get rid of the chair. We want to do crop pad. See if this number ever goes any faster. The answer is no. Let's put it on to like 1400 or 1500. Well, that didn't work right. 1500. There we go. Yeah, I mean, because you've been on the channel for a couple of years, right? So I would think that you were somewhere in the neighborhood of, you know, I just know when I started, and I know there's been some people who've been around for quite a long time. Where's my phone? Here's my phone. Truth. That's all you hear, just truth. What was I doing today? Basically nothing. I tried to sleep all day, and then I watched the rest of Blade Runner 2049, which I started last night, which was also from 2017, much like myself. Do you remember what the first stream you saw was? Or what's your most memorable thing from my streaming existence? Let's do properties. Capture method automatic. Okay. What if I do I have to add it as a, audio input capture? Doki doki, hell yeah. I remember that now. I remember you stopping by. You're just such an integral part of the channel now. Yeah, the Baldi's basic streams, I don't think you came, I think you came in before that. I can't be 100% certain, but Baldi's basics, I mean, everything I've done on this channel now is old. I haven't live streamed anything in like 3 years. At the minimum. Probably more than that. Okay, we want to call this window browser. Let's just call it browser. Wando browser window. Yeah, I can't remember specifically. I know the first stream I ever did, it was a test stream where I streamed Mario Party 7. And then my first real stream was Wario World. No one was there. I don't know who my first viewer was. It was probably either Snuggy or Otter Gamer. I think Jono Arcs was a pretty early one. Yeah, and I put you as one of the mods. That's the kind of thing I just do. it looks like there is no way to capture the audio of a browser window, which is weird and dumb. I think you can do that on the Mac version. Mario Sunshine, that was a big one for me. So yeah, you might have come from there. Do you follow Izzy, by the way? He hasn't streamed. I feel like he hasn't streamed in a while either. Yeah, so I'd like to get rid of that. So if I do... Oh yeah, by the way, there's media share now, so if you want to pay money, you can share media on the screen. Uh, I feel like there's a decent overlap between me and Izzy's whatchamacallits. What if I do display capture? Well, let's cancel. Let's get rid of browser for right now. Let's trash that. Yes, go away. Yeah, he hasn't. I feel like he hasn't streamed in a while. I just do that because it's silly. I don't really have that many mods. And honestly, on YouTube, like, I don't super need them because, like, people are a lot nicer on YouTube than they are on TikTok. People on TikTok are assholes who are always trying to, like, troll. That is not including the very nice people who have followed me on TikTok. There are very nice people who have followed me on TikTok and they are cool. But to the other people who have followed me, they're not so nice, or who have not followed me and just come in to ask me dumb questions that are gross. Yeah, they're not very nice. I'm glad you appreciate it because at this point I don't control that stuff much anymore. Yes, I do have a TikTok. I don't upload to it very much. I mainly just use it to consume content. But I did have one video that got like 600,000 views, so that was pretty impressive. There was a time where I was making TikToks like one every day, and then I just massively fell off on it. I was never able to hit 600K or even close to it again, so I was just kind of like, this is dumb. And then I was trying to focus on my YouTube videos more. Okay, let's do display capture. Let's see if that'll let me. Cool. Now you can see you can see my whole, you can see my whole, oh God, it's a disaster. Okay, no, we don't want properties. No, we do want properties. So it looks like, no, you can't. There is no audio on the desktop or on the display capture. Oh, cool, nice. Yeah, you'll find trans people all over the place. Even though they're only like 1% of the population, they still find a way to pop up all over the place, and that's a good thing. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna sit here now, and we're just gonna have a conversation. Let's read the popsicle stick. No disrespect to that guy. I'm sure he's very nice. Wow, there's like 6 things that I've liked on my TikTok that aren't even showing up here. Actually, more than 6. What the fuck? There's like a million things that aren't showing up on my TikTok. Or they're showing different, like, whatchamacallit, so I don't know what they are. What the fuck? A goth trans mommy? That's every guy's dream, isn't it? Maybe not the trans part, but the goth mommy part, definitely. I guess I could try to show you some. I was gonna say I could try to show you some TikToks that don't have any audio, but audio is usually a pretty big part of TikToks. At least the ones that I like. A lot of the ones I like are just like. But yeah, if. All right, I will do hearts. I just, you know, I'm glad you helped out, Mama Nori. That was very nice of you. If you guys ever wanted me to play something, what would you want me to play? No, you know what we could do? We could play something like the hardest game in the world or whatever. If it's even still online, is it? It's called the world's hardest game. Cool math game still exists? Holy crap. Oh, there's an ad. Except it's not showing anything, so it's just it says advertisement and then a black screen, which is pretty funny. Oh, there's the advertisement. I'm sure I've played this before on stream. Try playing the closing shift. Is that a browser game? What's audio output capture? What does that mean? Oh, shit. This might be able to work now.
Here's some spicy.
Well, that was horrible. Well, that was awful. Just like instantly, infinitely feedbacked, and then it was all fucky. What could I capture instead that isn't the headphones? Oh, I know what the problem is. It's because I have it turned on to audio output captures monitor and output, so that's why I don't want that. So you guys probably didn't even hear it. You were probably just like, rip my ear. Oh, you did hear it. I'm sorry about that. um, anyway, I didn't know it would do that. Um, yeah, let's try that again.
People seem unhappy with us and we don't know why. Can we have healthcare? No. Can we stop burning the planet? No. Can we stop funding a genocide? No. Can we
Okay,
have public
so is that a
transportation?
good?
No. How about childcare and parental leave? No. Protect
Is this a good
transgender
level?
rights? No. Bodily autonomy? No. How about
Trigger warning, ear rape. I haven't heard that expression in forever. Ear rape. I haven't heard that in forever. All right, I think I'm gonna turn. You can hear me also, all right? I should probably turn up my thing a little bit. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do output gain up by like 5. Okay, cool. Yippity doodah, yippity yay. Hell yeah. See, I used to have those little lapel mics, but now none of them work. I used to have they like, and it seems the only ones that work with my interface are ones that do XLR directly. If I try to do like an adapter type situation, they don't seem to work because I have a bunch of ones that are 3.5 millimeter and they work just fine on like my audio recorders. But okay, so now we got to go back over here. What would it even be called now? I don't know. Your massive ear assault. MEA. MEA warning. MEA. Sexual harassment. Okay, I'll look into it. I don't play a ton of PC games, so yeah. But let's play the world's hardest game. I'm sure I've played this before, but let's do it anyway. Let's do window capture. Browser window. Hell yeah. I'm sure you all know what this game is. And I'm sure, as I said, I've probably played it before. But you get to see me fail at a video game, and isn't that the entire reason you're here? I might play more DS games, actually, or 3DS games, because I have a capture card for that, and I've barely used it, so I might as well use it. I know exactly what I'm getting into, actually. Fuck. W's in the chat. Slim Jim, hello there, how are you? The audio output is very hot. Whoops. Gotta click back on the window. Alright, that was disappointing. W's in the chat. Is that because Slim Jim is here, or that's because I'm here? Alright. No, I know exactly what to expect from this game. Hell yeah. Oh. I thought for a second, oh, you guys get a free advertisement on my channel. Are you new here, Slim Jim, or are you... Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie Spinoni. W. Well, welcome, Slim Jim. I'm glad you are in here. With a name like Slim Jim, it has to be good. That's not the tagline of Slim Jims at all. I'm just gonna keep... I could also try to see if I could do the world's hardest quiz from memory. Because I just saw a video of someone going through the whole quiz. It was a long video. Alright. The beef jerky company. The beef jerky company that shall remain unnamed. Feel free to give me a follow, by the way, if you want. And I also have a I have a first channel. This is actually my second channel. That's why it says gaming instead of just PXKM Productions. I shouldn't be presumptuous. I haven't given you any good content yet. Just smacking noises. Oh. Oh, I might get demonetized. Well, I guess I'll just stop playing the next time I win. Well, it's not like I'm monetized in the first place, so... Oh, that was depressing. Thank you. I appreciate you. Only about 400,000 more subs and I can quit my day job. Okay. The Beef Jerky Company. Do you even like Slim Jim, Slim Jim? Because I think it'd be really funny if that was your username and you didn't like Slim Jims. You're just like, oh, it sounded catchy. Ding ding. Alright. Of course I missed one. Is it gonna give me another ad? Almost guarantee that you will fail. I don't know how far I've ever gotten in this game. Okay. Oh, so I went the wrong way to start out with. Okay, I got it. Okay. Slim Jim. Are you a man named Jim who is slim? It's like baby mode. It's like a baby's toy. Oh, are you kidding me? Slim Jims are, I mean, they're beef jerky, so they're okay. They're not like the greatest food ever invented by man or anything, but they're okay. You should, they're fire. Well, I shouldn't be insulting Slim Jims while Slim Jim is here. Barney's about to meet his maker? What did Barney ever do to you? Okay, that was embarrassing. Okay, that was also embarrassing. What the fuck? This snake is too fast. That's why they call him Sanic. Sanic the Speedy Snake. Where am I supposed to... Oh. What did he ever do to you? No free advertisements. Sometimes going diagonally helps. Thanks. Never would have guessed. All right. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Alright, I think I'm done with the world's hardest game for right now. Let's go to my TikTok. Let's see what we got. Oh, we do have... Here's something I can show you. Actually, let's see what the hell this is.
What is your petition?
We are not calling the sun anymore. We are calling it the natural D.
The raw D.
The raw D. That is what it is. It is not the sun. I don't know her. It is the raw D.
Sometimes the D is hiding.
But when the raw D comes out, girl,
We all feel better.
lesbians, you need to still get the D.
You still do
and
need
what
the D.
better form of the D to get than the raw D, the natural D?
What is your petition?
We are not calling the
Okay.
sun
Can I
anymore.
pause this? I can, good. I'm gonna hide the comments because nobody cares. I'm not an American. Okay, I'm gonna go to browser window. The D, the raw D. Ow, ow, oh, my foot's asleep. Okay, that was too many, apparently. $300. $250. That's fine. A little bit of the gray can show. Did she just say the raw D? Yeah, that's what she said. I thought it was mildly amusing, so I liked it. That's how it goes with most of the things I like on TikTok. Ow. Oh. Okay, let's see what else we got. Here's an animation that my friend did. This is probably getting the copyright flag. Did it block your link? Might have blocked your link. Look at the little pick man. Anthony and I both like Bitman a lot, so. And I like the reflections too. That's pretty cool. Anthony is a very talented animator. Let's try to avoid.
Yeah, problem.
So dumb.
Can I get some problem? A little bit more.
So much freaking cheese.
Yeah.
Way too much cheese. Oh, here's a game.
This is Pools, a very visual game with no set storyline to follow. It has no UI, no dialogue, and no music.
I thought
You
this seemed
explore the vast
interesting.
area
It's like a
entering
backroom
different rooms
simulator.
with different objects to see. It's
Bless
very
you.
liminal.
I mean, bless me.
There are no enemies. Nothing is out to get you. But you still feel unsure. You feel like something could jump out. It is not for those easily scared, afraid of the dark, or claustrophobic. Some of the tunnels feel very unnerving. If you end up in the middle room of stage 1, and you
Oh, I
see
should probably be
this
crediting
ominous
these.
diving board,
This is by Crewlex.
there are 6 stages to go through, and this is just the first.
Let's see what the other ones were. This one was by
Yeah.
Arundel 7.
Problem.
Let's see what else. This is by Anthony Borman, or A.R. Borman.
What is your petition?
This one was
We are
by
not calling
Hey
the sun the sun
Colanda.
anymore. We are calling.
Are you all still here? Cool. Alright.
Here we go.
Ugh, I hate when he's little.
Yeah, I think
Daily
he
meme
smells bad
plane.
when he's little. Anyone else? It's
This
like
is probably
spicy.
stolen from
Smells like
somewhere.
pepperoni when he's little.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
That was weird. Must be doing a speed run or something?
Now that works for me. He's not coming back for a while, so it's time to call it a day.
Great. Let's back it up.
Alright, anybody up for happy hour? First round's on me.
Yeah, now we're
Let's
talking.
go.
And I'm
What?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my legs, isn't it?
Oh no, it's horny.
What? No.
Yes, it is absolutely your legs.
I don't get it. Anytime someone sees my legs, they start acting all weird.
That's because it is weird, but I also can't look away. I don't want to look away.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Maybe I should start an only plants or something.
Yes, that is a good idea. Sorry, that was way too eager. But yes, Please do that.
Is this what a kink is? Is my kink carnivorous plant heads with legs that just won't quit?
I gotta tell you, it's the shoes for me. It's like a full-on
So
awakening.
where did we land on that OnlyPlants account? Is that, like, happening?
Okay, guys, can we not? This is
Ah,
starting to...
sorry, yeah, this is very inappropriate. We're sorry.
Seriously, we should probably just get reassigned to a new level or something.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go home now. See you guys later.
Hey, did you guys hear a saxophone earlier?
Oh shit, he stinks! Gross little Italian smelly little boy!
Oh my
Holy
god,
shit,
yes.
I am learning so much about myself today. Here we go.
Ugh, I hate...
Alright, that's enough of that. I thought this was
Back
cool.
in 2015, right before Fallout
a
4
nuke.
released, they
It's a Fallout nuke from the Fallout Collector. There's two versions of it. There's one that comes with the discs, and then there's another one that comes with the digital versions. And I thought it'd be cool to have because I've never played a Fallout game in my life. So I just thought that was cool. Yeah, I'm bad at reaction content. I'm bad at a lot of things. The raw D. Sometimes you just gotta get the raw D, you know? Nintendo wedding invite response.
My golden dogs right, and I accidentally fucking spray painted a roly poly. I'm sorry. Out here spray painting my golden dogs right, and I accidentally fucking spray painted a roly poly.
I'm sorry.
Out here spray painting my.
This is the world's very first bendable and droppable.
Who needs a watch? Who needs a smartwatch where you could just wear your goddamn phone? All right. This I just liked because I thought it was fucking wild. This person built a little like camper to tow behind their vehicle. It's perfect for kidnapping someone. It's a joke. I'm sure he's a nice fellow. Oh. Wait. Cool. The window froze. Oh, I thought that said 5 minutes for a second, but it actually says 55 minutes. Here's another Anthony animation. There you go. All right, I think that's enough reacting to things for one day. Oh, actually, no. I have to show you this.
Hey, you
This
should
is
try our new
Eller
prescription medication.
Cordova.
Side effects include sneezing, wheezing, labored breathing, trouble speaking, sleeping, eating, hemorrhages, internal bleeding, feeling short of breath, nausea, drama, cough and fever, blockages of the ureter, choking, bloating, tremors, seizures, coma, stroke, or death, mood swings, muscle aches, weight gain, fugue states, osteoporosis, sudden psychosis, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, masochism, vampirism, sudden necromanticism, phantom limbs, fanaticism, chronic deja vu, transient telepathy, changes in your destiny, ancient forms of leprosy, chronic deja vu, loss of hair, weight, smell, taste, balance, vision, hearing, strength, loss of memory, will to live, sense of self, fucks to give. Do not take this medication if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, or a human person. Ask your doctor if it's right for you. Hey, you should try our new prescription medication. Side effects include sneezing, wheezing,
No
labored
problem,
breathing,
Hearts.
trouble
Thank you for
speaking,
stopping
eating,
by. I
hemorrhages,
appreciate
internal
you.
bleeding, feeling short of breath, nausea, drama, cough and fever, blockages of the ureter, choking, bloating, tremors.
I'm from the backwoods of Maine. I'm from a tiny town, 800 people. Blue Hill up near Bar Harbor. Where you?
Is this?
I'm from the backwoods.
I'm a stranger.
You can go away now. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Oh no, that's too hot for TikTok, for Twitch, or for YouTube, or whatever. How far behind is this? Like, very far behind. Why is it like that? I have 3 videos that I currently have opened that I'm going to watch at some point. One of which is for doing I removed Mario for Mario Odyssey. One is Diane Jennings' story time I auditioned for Game of Thrones, and 10 exciting new games coming to Nintendo Switch by, I believe, Game Explain. Yeah, I'm just on my phone. Very professional, I know. It's Sunday, Sunday. Gotta get down on Sunday. Alright. Could play Hoonie Pop. Could play any number of things. There. Now I can read it. Let's see what I got on Steam. On stream. STEM. What's on my wish list? One of them's on sale. Espresso Tycoon. Still quite expensive though. Still $20. Only 3 things on my wish list: Hoonie Pop 2, World Box, God Simulator, and Espresso Tycoon. I forget the things that are even in my library. We're back. We're back to the present. Oh. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Anyway. Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Collector's Edition on the Switch. I'm just a humble streamer. I'm just a girl. Teehee. I think I might play Stanley Parable, because I feel like that might be a good game to play. Does that help? Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. All right, where did I not create an icon for it on the desk? Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, that didn't help. Developed by Crows, written by Dave Redden, who's related to Doug Doug. I would like English, please. Oh, fuck, I don't know what time it is. I gotta get it into windowed mode. This is annoying. It's 9:44. Okay, awesome. I want to get into windowed mode. Settings. Maybe a 16:9 option already. Alright, so hopefully I keep that resolution. So now I want to go over here. Do I have a window capture already? I don't think so, so I'm going to add one. I'm going to call this Steam Game. Okay. Oh. Is this like a copy protection thing? Does it not let me? Because it's capturing my mouse. The end is never the end is never the end. Okay, cool. So it is some sort of copy protection thing. Cool. That's helpful. Do I have to do it as like a display capture? I think I have to do it as a display capture. Cool. Infinite regression. Okay, so first of all, oh, okay, that works. Davy. All right, let's crop in first. Make sure we get everything correct. Window properties. Oh, there's no audio output capture. Well, I guess I gotta add that then. $9.49. Let's just put 9.50. Don't worry, I'll crop it in a second. Hang on, hang on. Thank you for actually setting a clock both times you booted up the game. A lot of people would. And I appreciate that. So, you know what? I'll make you a deal. Okay. Put my clock at your favorite time. All right. Can't say I really have one. Maybe 4:20. Even though I'm not much of a somker. Okay, back to the video game now. You got it. All right. So let's take this window and quap it. Actually, before we do that, let's open up the intranet. Let's edit this so that it says I'm so clever. So we're gonna get rid of just chatting. We're gonna put in Stanley, Powerful, Ultra Deluxe. 2 viewers right now. So maybe this wasn't a good idea. Stanley Parable. One. Well. How do I save? Done. Go to YouTube. Go to Switch accounts. Let's go to my gaming channel. How do I find my live? YouTube Studio, maybe? Content. Live. Paste. Save. And Stanley, I hardly know her. Look, I know I'm not funny, it's fine. Alright, let's get back to the let's get back to fixing the video game. Zooming in, zooming in. It's not really zooming in, it's cropping, which is different. Get to see the whole long, laborious setup process. Close. Wonderful. Oops. Alright, let's begin the video. I should probably actually open up Twitch or chat so I can see it better. Perfect. Alright, let's begin the video game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yes.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
I forget.
Employee number
I forget if they explain
427's
why
job was simple.
he's 427.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Almost as if he's a character
Stanley
in a video game.
was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I got 2 achievements. One is for getting the first achievement, I think. Okay. This is
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
This is a
What if he
first
had
thing
to
you
make a
can get.
decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
The first
He
ending
had
you
never
can
been
get.
trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
And ever.
I will
and
be
ever,
happy.
And ever.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he
Motion
knew for
sickness
sure,
simulator.
beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon,
This is a game that has
very
multiple
soon now,
different endings
this
that
will
you can
end.
find.
He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
The end. The end is never the end, though. I know there's one achievement for clicking on a certain door.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Look, oh, window. Is this Microsoft Windows?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office,
Damn
but it
right I
didn't make
did.
a single difference. Nor did it advance the... Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office. because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Spooky music. Alright. I'll advance the story.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't feel like it.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yep.
Really worth it.
Does that say coffee nut? Yes, it does.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
My name is Stanley, not personality good man.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Oh, you can't fool me that easily. I mean, I'll have to move I have to move on eventually, but dew. Look at the dew. And a vista. A Windows Vista, more like. I want to see what this is real quick. Huh. Interesting.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Like stereo.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Here's an ending, by the way.
Look, Stanley, I think... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Yep.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I did it. Mom, I did it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's go the same path we were going before, but we'll actually finish it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Hell yeah, I will. And by that I mean no, I won't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
What if I don't?
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make?
The second one.
Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
That's how it really
Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Only 8?
Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
I don't think I will. I think I'll just sit here. It's like top. Oh, stop. It just says stop over and over again. Stop, stop, stop. Stop that thing it is that you're doing. Stop that thing it is that you're doing. Alright, I guess nothing will happen.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
What if I don't want? What if I just don't want to? Free my cursor for a second. I want to see how long we've been going for. An hour and a half. That's not too bad. Trying to get back into the swing of things. Alright, looks like nothing's gonna happen if I just sit here, so.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Okay.
Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Bit crushing there. I might have been being overpowered by the game this whole time.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the...
How loud am I talking? I don't know. Face cam. Why does the face cam have audio?
World that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think
You're
it would be
welcome.
funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
No.
That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story.
Poor guy.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that?
Is it any different this time?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
I'm gonna psych him out.
You'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No. Oh, he didn't seem to care that time.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
I missed the trigger for it.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
There's so many endings you can find in this game.
Just follow my lead and you'll be
I think it's really well written too.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly
It's shorter
as
every
Stanley
time.
would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
I don't know if anything's gonna happen.
Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
I don't think anything's gonna happen.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Will I?
Just follow my lead and you'll be
I
fine.
don't know if I will be.
Right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Yeah, I think I just have to go in the door on the left.
Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
Talk
of
less, do
disbelief,
unbelievably
Stanley
amazing
decided to
work
go
all the
up to
time,
his
every day
boss's
with no
office,
expectation of
thinking he might find
promotion or
an answer
recognition.
there.
Let it ball up its resent coworkers for not supporting you more. That's funny.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Can I go in the door? Of course not. Thought those were doors.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. Drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 2658.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Well, I can't speak. I'm a protagonist. Look, I have no legs.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver.
What if I don't
Otherwise,
want
we
to?
can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
We've been on this one path
Okay,
alone.
fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows
I don't
for his
respect
choices.
anyone.
He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me.
Because I had to.
Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
That game's over.
Can you hear me?
No, there's so many more.
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
Anything.
22nd Century Toys LLC.
You never know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there?
Stanley Parable 2023. Jesus.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide.
Poor narrator.
Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right.
Sorry, Leroy.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Well, that was sad. Try to get the door clicking achievement. I forget how to do it though. You have to click on one door, like a lot.
All of his co-workers were gone. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
50, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Noble?
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
You got it, voice.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
43726. Shit. I just almost doxed my own.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so. Now, back to door number 437.
We.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
There's a copy. Oh.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
He's about to feel orgasmic pleasure. Where the fuck is 417?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
How do I do that?
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
We've almost got it! Now the copy
So
machine
excited.
do that one again!
You got it, crazy talking man. Where's the copy machine?
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it!
You click on door 5305
That felt
times.
amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Ow.
Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now? What
were you thinking? What were you thinking? Alright. It's about 10:30. I think that's probably a good enough time to end. I've been live for, what? Almost 2 hours, so... Now, you know what? Let's get another ending. Let's get one more ending.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow.
It's
just
so
an empty
pretty.
broom closet. No reason to
Look
still
at the
be
pretty
here.
bloom closet. Bloom
That was
closet.
Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally...
What? You could see the game just fine, Carl.
just standing there doing sweet FA.
Yep, doing absolutely nothing.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
I don't know, I felt
Please
like
offer
it.
me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused. You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
But you still commenting.
I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Nah, they'll be interested.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Hey.
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with
Look.
drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Hell yeah, I am.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical melody of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Yep.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate if I just started.
Anyone who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No. I don't think I will. All right, fine.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment.
That is
no
weird.
reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No,
Maybe.
Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
That is pretty weird.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
Pretty weird, bro.
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Too awake.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back.
Sleep.
The fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Well, it was that easy.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
What a
I
weird
want my
existence.
apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Whatever you say, bro.
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Zen Buddha over here.
Okay.
Whoops.
Stanley began screaming.
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
And everything went black.
Oof. Don't you just hate it when that happens?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Oof.
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
They look like Stanley.
In that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real
and what isn't.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Poor Stanley. Well, I think that's enough for one day. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you all. My name is Sapphire Merrick. This has been PXKM Productions. Like, comment, share, favorite, subscribe, all that kind of shit. And until we meet again, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu. Excuse me. Peace out. Bye-bye.